And we are back here for the AMERIGOL LATAM Cup 2025 edition. And I have a special guest, Erica El Ayala, here with Claudia. Claudia, what's your last name? I didn't even get your last name.
My last name is Gestro.
Gastro?
Gestro, like
Gestro.
Gestro.
Oh, G-E-S. Okay, Gastro. All right, Peruvian.
Yes, that's right. I'm from Peru. I'm from Chiclayo, Peru.
Chaclayo, okay.
A small town in the north side of Peru. And as everybody knows right now, we're so excited because the Pope actually went to that area. He went to Peru in Chiclayo, and he learned so many things about, now we have him up there. Actually, he learned, everything that he learned was in the church that I used to go to. Yeah, the little church where I grew up. I went to Catholic school.
Wow.
And that's basically where he came from.
Wow.
Yes, obviously he was born in Chicago, as you know. He's a big White Sox fan. And yeah, so we're very excited.
Wow,
So
you have a connection.
We have a
big holy
connection. A holy connection right there. Yes.
All right. Do the cross today for Peru.
That's right. We're gonna do it because Puerto Rico, it's not really that easy to beat. It's a good team.
Very good team. This is two teams here that are battling in men's Division 3 to continue on and be able to advance. So Puerto Rico, as you mentioned, a top team here, had 3 wins in pool play in the first preliminary rounds, and Peru 2 wins, just the 1 loss, but that means that that's why we play the games, right? Anything can happen.
You have to play the games, as you say. Puerto Rico, definitely. Let's talk about Puerto Rico's men's national ice hockey team, who's won the WHF Men's Development Cup in Andorra in 2025. These guys, they're so great. They have a good program, and you can see it in the tournaments. Everywhere they go, they're shining. So this is going to be a tough one for Peru, even though this is a Division 3.
Yeah, well,
even though,
but I feel like every year it gets better and better as we are off. And Puerto Rico skating left to right in the white jerseys. Peru will be from right to left in the first and third period in the red jerseys. Leon touches up, trying to slap that, and that goes out of play. And so, Claudia, you're going to be my analyst here, giving some of the commentary, not just about the tournament,
correct,
but also about Peru.
Yes,
you're going to help me practice my Spanish.
Muy bien, claro que sí. Vamos a hablar un poquito de español aquí.
Bueno, gracias.
Ya nos dieron caramelos. They gave us candy.
They
Peruvian foods.
Did. I know.
Yeah.
I said before we were on air, I was like, this is abuela candy, that you get at grandma's house. With the little strawberry,
Oh, my God. From Peru, too.
I didn't know. See, that's a Puerto Rican delicacy as well.
Yeah. Well, the Peruvian fans, they're like, we're going to make the broadcasters sweet so they can be nice to Peruvian. Be nice.
There it is. And we see Peru covers up here as Puerto Rico with another chance. A low sliding shot. And they're talking to so now there was a game in Division 3 where for Mexico, the goaltender was pushing off the goalposts. I think maybe the officials were talking about that because sometimes the goal will come off, but they were giving a penalty if you drop it off the moorings, as it said. This is a face-off that Puerto Rico now will control. They're trying to get deep into their zone, but it's Peru that touches up. Now a foot race, Peru with some space. Peru could have been a trip. They don't call it. We play on. Peru now in their offensive zone. That shot blocked in front by Puerto Rico. Ross trying to get this going. Lawrence now, but only gets it as far as the blue line. Peru covers up in the crease.
We know that Peru, this is their first year participating here in the Latin Cup, and a lot of these players were like born in other parts, like in Toronto and Philadelphia, here in Florida, but their parents are Peruvians, and there are a few of them that are actually from the country, so it's like a mix. And
yes, and that's the beauty of that we get a quick shot right off the face-off, and we'll get back to that point, Claudia, because I like talking about that. And another shot, not loose, covered up by Peru. But to your point, The term that the AMERIGOL LATAM Cup uses as a heritage team.
Correct.
Is that the nationality, the ancestry will come from the nation they're representing, even if some of the players, whether they're born in or live in different areas of the world, to your point. I was talking to someone from Brazil, and they have, especially for their senior teams, like the men's teams, most of the players live in Brazil full time, and they come to Florida just for this tournament.
Yeah, to know that these players actually live also like in parts in Toronto. I mean, some of these Peruvian players that were born over there, and they actually played the game already since they were kids.
Backhanded shot attempt there, goes wide, comes all the way down, and we see that Peru trying to get something in their offensive zone here. But Puerto Rico carries it. A little bit of a back-and-forth game here early, Claudia. Both teams trying to feel it out, and a big save there by Peru.
That's actually, one of the goalies, it's actually has also Japanese heritage.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, number 36, Samuel Ricardo Okahama.
Okahama, okay. That's, there's actually a lot of nations, as we see Puerto Rico carry this into the zone again, but immediately Leon on the defense there. A lot of the nations, including, so my family on my mother's side is from Cuba, and we also have, because a lot of the people from Asian countries they'd come to the islands, or they'd come to our countries to work the rice fields, because that's how our people, that's how our people got rice, is from Asian ancestry.
We do have Japanese.
Yeah, see?
Culture in
exactly.
in our country.
That's how now you know, because of rice. Which we all love. We know we love rice. Arroz.
We have a chifa.
A backhanded shot just goes wide for Puerto Rico. Now you're going to get me distracted. We're talking about food. We were talking about aguadite de pollo.
I think even the guys are thinking about food because they need to score now.
That's it. Hungry for the puck, right? There we go. We were talking about aguadito de pollo earlier, which, my people, we would just say sopa de pollo. Same thing. Although aguadito de pollo has a little more cilantro.
I love it. It's my favorite. Cilantro is the best ever.
The best. Peru now with an opportunity, but taken away by Puerto Rico. They had Clement there high in the zone. Peru tools. Oh, that should be a penalty. Should be a tripping call.
They call it just now. They just did.
And that's what you want to see. You want to enter the zone fast, enter with speed, always keep your feet moving, because if the other team is looking to reach, then you'll get a penalty, as we do. So this will be a power play
It's a power play.
Yes.
Let's see, Peru is going to score maybe the first goal, and having a challenge. Here, Eric has challenged me, so if Peru scores, I will scream goal.
That's it.
And if Puerto Rico, then
setting this up on that right-hand side, coming back to the top point. Shot goes in!
Oh, my God.
Just off the crossbar. You see, I was going to let you call it if it went in. Another shot off the mask. They're getting shots after shots here on the power play. Digging it out in the corner. Richter.
I'm pumping the lungs now.
Now to the right side again. Up to the blue line. Back to Richter. Shot from the circle. Saved, but it's on the crease. Cleared from the crease, but not out of the zone. Taking it above the goal line. Now along the wall. Peru. Peppering on the play shot. Got up.
That's a good save.
It was a good save, right into the chest. That's what you want as a goaltender. They call it squaring up, and you want them to hit you right in the crest. Anything else, it bounces here, bounces there.
And you can tell, he already knows what to do. He knew where the puck was coming. He was already positioned, ready to save that.
And we have the face-off here in the Peruvian offensive zone. High skying shot, knocked down by Peru. Another shot, glove save. How exciting is this? Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Are you okay? You got to be ready.
They're still there.
They're still in the offensive zone. They keep getting shots, so you got to be ready to call the goal. Prepárense.
Prepárense para el golazo.
Not yet. Richter at the top. coming down to the right side, outside circle. Richter again, high slot shot, blocked in front. Another chance, backhand. Did you even take a breath on that? Well done, well done.
More candy.
Blame it on the sugar.
Yes.
Azúcar. Let's go. All right, a goal for Peru on the power play.
That's right.
They get the first goal. 1-0. So Peru, trying to team, all try. Timer on the back end post. Good idea there. Now Puerto Rico with some speed loses an edge, but still keeps the zone. No, they say offside. Oh, it was close. It was close. We're going to pull this out to the neutral zone. Just an unfortunate for Puerto Rico. Lost an edge is what we say when you fall. That's the nice way to say it. Lose an edge instead of just, I messed up. Neutral zone face-off for Puerto Rico, now down 1-0. Peru with the first goal in the first period.
That's right. This Peruvian team has got some flaws. We saw the opening when they play against Brazil and they beat them. And I was like, wait a minute. They got something there.
Here you go. They're scrapping. Okay, so we're going to help me learn more Spanish.
That's right. What are we learning?
Let's start with hockey because I know food. Yeah. Food I can do. I don't have a problem there, and maybe some other things that we won't say on air. But I can tell off. I'll put it that way if I have to. But let's talk about what are some hockey terms people who want to know more Spanish should learn when they're talking hockey en español.
So el puck is el disco.
El disco. Bueno.
That's
El disco.
El disco.
Okay.
I think most of the words there stay the
same. They stay the same.
The power play because it's standard.
Power play.
Yeah. Power play.
Power play. You just say it with a little more oomph. Power play. And then goal. Yeah, we got
goal.
We got that. Golazo, right? Bueno.
Baston.
Baston.
Is the
stick. Okay.
It's baston.
Okay. That makes sense.
But some of the
shot in by Lawrence, goal! Puerto Rico!
Y llegó el empate del partido. It is 1-1.
There you go. There you go.
The most exciting part is that when we have it tied.
I know it's tied. 8:29 left, and it's only the first period.
This is a good game.
This is going to be a good one, but we knew that, right? Coming in. As you mentioned, Puerto Rico at the top of the standings in Division 3 coming into this. But these teams are both playing to advance in this Division 3 bracket. Pakistan, another great team in this division. That was the game that Peru played the other day. Peru now.
There he goes again.
But cleared by Puerto Rico.
I think Puerto Rico made some adjustments now, they know.
They did. Early adjustments here, but that's the name of the game. If you want to advance, that's what you have to do. A headman pass here for Peru. Peru trying to wrap around. That blocked in front.
That was a very beautiful wrap around, but the defender was right there.
Hepburn. That shot goes wide. Excuse me. But you're right. It was beautiful. Another chance here. No, now Puerto Rico. An outside curl, as I like to say. They're going to try to get this out of the zone, get their own headman pass. Oh, couldn't handle it. A little bit of a jostling puck. But an icing called. So we'll pull this back.
Yeah. One thing I want to add is that in this tournament, Peru has 4 pairs of brothers playing right now. Lavada, Pelaez, Winky, and Richner. It's 4 pairs of brothers that are actually playing in this tournament. It's a nice story to know that family loves and enjoy playing together in this tournament.
Yes, you can see the names, on the jerseys a lot. And it's for this Peruvian team, for a lot of the teams.
Yes.
I just met the Rupp family representing Team Chile. They played just before this, and they said that they appreciate being able to listen when they're back home. So thank you all for tuning in. Claudia and Erika here.
That's right, guys. Ooh, and who's going to score next?
I don't know. We got to see. Puerto Rico trying to enter their zone. And they're going to say they're offside, which means they have to touch up at that blue line. Gives Peru a chance as they cut through now. Peru getting it to Richter, one of the aforementioned brothers. Go!
Go!
I almost forgot.
I got
a uno. Hey. A uno. I almost forgot to let you do the goal because it happened so fast.
It was so fast.
Okay.
And let's see who
was
scored.
It should be Rick. You know? Was it Richter?
Let's see. I think we were just talking about the brothers.
We were.
And actually, we're talking about one of the brothers, and he
right.
scores the goal.
He scores the goal. It was a bottle popper, too.
Wow.
Oh, another chance there, but the pass too hot.
I got too excited. Sorry, Erika.
That's okay. That's okay. We can always clean it up. I think people at home are just excited that we're excited, right? Ramos trying to get to this.
That's right.
Puerto Rico now trying to work out their own ends. They had gotten level, but now they find themselves on the back foot. Ross with an opportunity. Goal! Puerto Rico! There is no chance, Justin, I have a voice after this game.
We're going to lose.
Absolutely not.
We're on a race here.
Right. Who gets to scream more? Who gets to scream more? What a chance there by Puerto Rico. We're just seeing individual efforts. A bouncing puck comes in with speed and picks the corner, able to get the goal on the board. And now it is tied at 2 goals aside.
They definitely battle. I told you, this is a team that you cannot put a break on. You have to just keep scoring on them. Otherwise, they'll kill you.
That's right. Oh, Peru with a nice turnover from the legs, in the high slot. And now Dimas with a chance. Good save by Peru.
The goalie, he's unbelievable. I have watched him play in this tournament, and he's one of the best goalies they have. When you see the score between Pakistan, even though Pakistan won, the score wasn't as bad compared to the other competitors against this tournament.
Yeah, and that's huge. Too far. That shot in blocked. Lots of traffic in front. But it's like you say, a good goaltender, hockey especially, can get you very, very far. And then need a little space, skill, and un poco de luck. I don't know. How would you say that?
Un poquito de luck, un poquito de suerte.
Fuerte, sí.
Un poquito de suerte por ahí.
Un poquito de luck. I'll do Spanglish.
Spanglish is my Spanglish.
Yes, but that's hockey. So a good save, and we talked about it before with Puerto Rico, but you want to square up. You want the name on the front of the jersey to be facing out, so then that way, if it ricochets, it doesn't go into the net or give a big rebound for the other team. And now we're going to have a power play opportunity here for Puerto Rico.
Let's see how this
what's our commentary?
Let's see if the penalty kill happens.
I feel like that's a very Latina thing to do. How do you feel? I don't want to say. This comes all the way down. Puerto Rico on the power play, working out of their back end. Cutting to the middle. Ooh, knee to knee. No penalty called. We play on. Slow to get up. Peru working below their goal line. Short-handed here. Puerto Rico keeps the zone under high pressure. They'll have to touch up, though, as this squirts out below the blue line. Whiffed on the clearing pass. Nieves. Shot. Glove down and kept into play. 1:16 left, on this power play as this bounces ahead goal.
Talk about that power play unit, the Puerto Rico. It's pretty good. And and Ross with Vidal and Nieves supporting. They're actually a good group they use in this power play.
But Peru gets it shorthanded. Oh, they say they come in offside, though. Too early. But they had a chance and were ready to shoot that shorthanded. But you mentioned the power play unit, but the fact that Peru is able to upset their top power play unit, that just shows how balanced this game has been early on.
Yeah, it's unbelievable. I mean, they have two different power play units, you know. Dimas, the turtle up from the on the end. A pretty good job on this. So
they do, but right now they're having a little bit of difficulty caused by Peru, who on the shorthanded. So you talk about having power play units, but you also have penalty kill units. But sometimes I like to say power kill. A power kill is what I think we're seeing now. Even though Peru is shorthanded, they are getting the possession.
Totally.
Yes.
And let's give them, an applause because this is the first time they're trying to do this. And oh, wow.
That just goes wide. One of the brothers, the Waniak brothers, right? Oh, Otero trying to out-hustle this.
And
but the foot race won. We were. That's because you got your notes ready. You're prepared. Lasang.
I feel like every time I say a name, they score or they do something.
You just name everyone on the roster and something good will happen, right? Behind the goal line, Puerto Rico now with only 13 seconds left on this power play. But once again, it comes out to Peru. They're going to just kill some time here, maybe get a shot on net if they can, but that's nullified by Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico, both sides back at even strength, cutting to the middle. Oh, tried a centering pass. Just goes through.
We got here a big fan base of Peru with the flags, very excited. It's an exciting time for Peru, the first time in this tournament.
I love it. I mean, the tournament expands every year. 3 men's divisions plus the exhibition division, which is for players that maybe have played pro, semi-pro. As Peru now with another chance. Peru, wrap around. That just absolutely great defensive effort by Puerto Rico, sliding on the ice to take away that wraparound chance from Peru.
I gotta say, we've seen a lot of wraparounds from Peru trying on this goalie. Wow.
They are. They must see something there on the weak side, trying to expose the defense. Oh, Ross again. Nice little one-touch, trying to get ahead there for Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico keeps the zone. On the backhand. Goal!
You were talking about Lucas Ross, a new addition, very young, with skill and speed that could shine for years. These are the new talents of Puerto Rico.
And, you talk about this as Puerto Rico gets their third goal now here, leading 3-2 over Peru. But you talk about the young talent, and that's what happens when you have multiple men's divisions, is that some teams, they don't have enough players to field maybe an under-16 team. So as you said, some of this young talent, they're going to play up with much older and stronger, sometimes bigger players. And so you can only imagine that over time, that is going to bear good fruit. And we might see them at the next stage shine because of the experience that they're getting now.
Totally. I believe what Scott Vargas is doing with this organization is elite.
Ooh, big shot there. Lasang made the save and then says mea culpa, because it's speaking of the Pope, a cardinal sin in hockey at least. Maybe I don't know how the Pope feels, but in hockey you don't snow the goalie, you don't hit the goalie after the whistle. That's a big no-no.
Don't touch the goalie.
No bueno. Or else you'll get rocked.
No toquen el portero, por favor.
El portero, no toquen. sounds like my grandmother when I go to her. No talking. Don't. Here we go. Back and forth battle here. 1-goal deficit for Peru. They tried to play that along the boards. They reset in their defensive end. Hepburn curls out, trying to get up. Talking about a big body, he's going to use that, try and shield Puerto Rico off the puck. And bodies fall just in front of us. Shot gloved by Puerto Rico.
That was trying to do a long distance
I
one.
know.
But Puerto Rico was ready to stop that coming.
They were. 3-2 is our score. 1:08 left here in the first frame. Both of us already about to fry our voices, screaming so loud. The crowd is good.
I think it's my turn now.
Oh, okay. You're calling it. Wow. The confidence.
You gotta be confident in this league.
Hey, you got to. In life, huh?
Yes.
All right, now we've got less than a minute to go here. Puerto Rico working from their back ends below the goal line. That's that red line behind the goal. Mariño trying to block this out, but Ramos coming in for, I kind of rolled my R there. I didn't even mean to do that.
Oh,
sometimes it
Ramos, a smart young player who knows the right place at the right moment.
And proof positive right there. Another opportunity here late in the first period for Peru, trying to get one back. 23 seconds left now. Puerto Rico still can't exit the zone. Now they get the young Ross we talked about. That should be a tripping. They don't call it. Ross on the ice. 10 seconds left here in the first period. Already 5 goals combined. Good back check there by Puerto Rico. One more chance for Peru. Can't get all of it, and that'll end the first period.
Se acabó el primer periodo.
There you go.
Y ganando Puerto Rico 3-2.
Right now, at least. It's not over. So tell me, how did it feel to be on? This isn't. You did this last year too, que no?
Yes, we.
Okay.
For a little bit, remember I was getting a taste of it.
So how does it feel?
It's fun. I enjoy it. I love doing this. And see this live in front of the fans, and especially because we're really close to the fans.
We are. Well, they're right here.
They're right next to us.
I know. If they'd be closer, if we didn't have these partitions.
So yeah, I mean, it's a totally beautiful game, and today, we're talking about all the tournament, and everything that has happened through the week. Erica, this is exciting moments. Puerto Rico and Peru. Obviously, this winner will be playing Pakistan, so it's gonna be a tough row.
Yeah.
Who do you feel like is strongest?
Right now,
yeah.
I mean, it's tough to say. I mean, you can look at the scoreboard, but I feel like that doesn't tell always the whole picture. Right now, I think what needs to happen is the team that's able to really buckle down defensively and get, as you mentioned, really good goaltending the rest of the way is likely going to be the team that wins.
I do like the goaltending of Peru. I mean, like I told you, I saw them play against Pakistan, and even though they lost, I mean, it wasn't a huge score because I know Pakistan had beat some teams over 20 goals or something like that.
Oh, yeah, they can skate.
They skate fast.
They really do.
So I think it's a good chance. Maybe. We'll see.
Now going the other way, skating from left to right is Peru. That's down the slot. A chance, just goes wide. Swinging around the boards, and if this goes all the way, it will be an icing. They say no. We play on. Left off for Otero. Trying that shot on an odd angle. Puerto Rico trying to keep the zone here. Ooh, 2 players hit the ice hard. Dimas. And they're going to say it's a holding call.
Christian Dimas, a longtime player, plays the game exactly how it should be played.
I mean, you need players like that on your team that just do it the right way. Now, we're saying that as he gets a penalty, but you can see that Dimas doesn't believe. No player really ever thinks they do anything wrong.
No, I mean, look, there's just little mistakes. It happens.
Little mistakes. No, it's fine. Here we go. But that means a power play for Peru.
The power play unit of Peru. We'll see what can they do in this power play unit of Peru.
And Puerto
Jesse,
Rico.
Winky, Hepburn, Gambetta.
So it looks, from what you said, looks like they like to go with height and size on their power play, making it extra powerful. And you can see these are some big body boys out here on the ice, you know what I'm saying? They're trying to get after it here as they enter the zone now. Peru under attack, though, by Puerto Rico, who is very scrappy here on the penalty kill. Peru enters the zone again.
I mean, look at the size of 72.
That shot, whiffed on it, and just couldn't control that. They're going to have to touch up on the blue line once again before they re-enter on this power play. 1:15 left. Drop pass there. Shot, centering pass. It looks like they're just having a little bit of trouble controlling the puck on the first touch right now, but the instincts are good.
They get close, but they're not able to. Puerto Rico's defense is good.
They are, and you see right there off the bench there, they disrupt that. And Puerto Rico with 50 more seconds here, tying up Peru along the wall in Peru's defensive end. These are precious seconds on the power play wasted. That shot goes wide.
This is a good opportunity for Peru. They cannot let Puerto Rico score another goal.
That's it.
This is their chance.
And especially shorthanded. I feel like that's always a little insult to injury, as they say. It's like, what? We had more players and you still scored? But that goes to the scrappy mentality. That boricua, okay? Ya tú sabes.
And since Peru is here in this power play, let's talk about, Jose Leon Gambetta. He lives in Colombia, but he is Peruvian. So like I told you, there's a lot of heritage going on in these teams.
Indeed. I thought they were going to call a tripping penalty. Centering pass there for Peru. Had to wrap around as Clement there shoots that into the legs of Puerto Rico, and that's all for the power play. We are back at even strength. This puck ekes out. Puerto Rico has control. Coming up the left-hand side, Dimas, who we talked about playing the right way. He's nullified off the puck, though. Oh, that could have been another penalty. They keep the arm down. We play along the wall here. I think it's starting to get a little spicy, picante.
It's about time, right?
It's about time, she says. Give me more.
This.
Give me more. Ross, the young Ross, taking it in. Oh, that's taken away right away by Peru. Didn't get all of that. And then Lawrence with the block in front, selling out the body to try and keep a puck off the goal. And that was a good block in front by Puerto Rico, but they couldn't corral the puck. And we see another set, one of the brothers, I should say, scoring.
Yes, we talk about the brothers that are really strong on the ice right now. Look at them.
Yeah, and they get a goal here and get it tied 3-3.
That's right, 3-3.
And once again, coming out hot. The two brothers
more.
there again. And another shot.
Goal! I think I'm losing it.
Hey, you got it.
I think these Peruvian fans are saying, we want this girl to keep screaming.
So, when your brother scores, immediately you're like, well, I can score too.
Yes,
and we get two back-to-back. They're called response goals.
Sorry. Oh, no, I know. There he goes. Look at that.
And so just like that, Peru goes from down 1 goal to up 1 goal. 2 goals back-to-back. When you score within 2 minutes of either the other team or even of your own team, call that a response goal. There's like a whole stat and everything about it.
That was fast.
It was so fast, right off the face-off.
Because they know who they're playing against. These guys are in a high level, Puerto Rico. You cannot take that away from them.
That's it. And so you have to bring your A game. Top game for Peru, but Plenty of time for Puerto Rico. We know they can score quickly as well. Another opportunity here. One of the aforementioned brothers, just didn't get a hold of it. And then finally got a hold of that puck and still gets a shot up on net.
That was effort. That was a big effort right there.
Big time.
To be able to, lose the puck and then grab it back.
I know.
Wow.
So, I mean, that was the, Sebastian.
Another brother.
Yes.
One of the brothers, Pelas.
Pelas. Sí. Yes. The Pelas brothers have the last 2 goals. And it was Sean Pelas who just got another goal. Shot on another chance there for Peru. Knocking on the doorstep. I said the touch of the play hasn't been that good. Rolling puck here for Puerto Rico. Wraparound chance, trying for a centering pass. Can't get all of it. Still loose. I was just going to say for Peru, hold on, we'll hold that thought. A player down on the ice trying to get out of the way. Got a little held up there in traffic.
Goaltending, it's unbelievable from both ends.
Mm-hmm. Back to back.
Back to back.
Big time saves. We talked about that as well. Another chance for Peru. Oh, a skirmish.
Se comieron la net.
Okay, hands up, both hands up, not arm down. That means that no goal. They're going to reset. I told you that those posts, sometimes they come off.
Yes.
There are a lot of bodies in front. That's a lot of force. And so we're going to get a reset. Both teams are going to get a new lineup on the ice.
Both teams have behaved too, so
I'm
really proud.
Because, listen, we're now in the playoffs, but early in the tournament, we saw some fisticuffs, some wild things, but these teams know that the goal they have is bigger than ego. All right? You got to play the game, get it done on the scoreboard, and right now, at least, Peru is in command of this game, leading 4-3. With 9:09 left in the second stanza.
Number 14, Hepburn. Wow. Did you see the size of? He's so tall and big.
Yes.
It's a big body.
That is a big body. That's like a freight train.
For a forward. By the way, he likes ceviche. Number 14, ceviche. That's his favorite food.
Likes to eat fresh, huh?
Yes.
Dimas. Wide angle shot there. Oh, pressed in, kept by Peru. I think he thought maybe that was going to eke through the equipment, but does the work early.
Dimas,
gets the save.
We talked about Dimas. He's actually been trying. He tried a couple of times to do this. But he hasn't been able to score yet.
Not yet, but there is time left here as we have 8:55 on the game clock here. The aforementioned Dimas in the circle to take this face-off for Puerto Rico when the puck drops. Dimas, drop pass, doesn't get to the intended target. Foot race, Lawrence gets there first. Oh, but dispossessed. Backhand, forehand, shot, saved, still in play. Along the wall, Peru gets it again. Peru, left circle, Peru, wrap around, still on the crease, cleared. Clement, shot, blocked. And Lawrence sells out, getting that to go the other way for Puerto Rico. Dimas, centering pass. Just a little late for Otero, and also a sliding body by Peru to break that up. Very good defensive play there by Peru. Otero keeps the zone. Now Peru has it, trying to lift this puck, and they do to the neutral zone. Puerto Rico has it. They enter the zone onside. Cutting to the center of the ice. Shot just goes wide. Second pass just goes wide again. Puerto Rico with some chances here.
The defense is unbelievable. And Puerto Rico had good set. They set up pretty good.
They do.
To shoot, but they weren't able to.
Sebastian, to his brother, just whiffs on that chance. So Peru going to have to come back all the way to their defensive end. Sebastian, Pelas on the backhand. Oh, taken down. That's another penalty.
That's a
penalty. Es un penalty.
Yes. Penalty.
The action is picking up.
That's another one of the brothers. They're
yes.
So good.
That's Sebastian again. I can't say for sure, but just by facial hair and size, I'm going to say Sebastian is the younger brother.
Sebastian, it's, I believe, 18.
Yeah.
Yes, he's the youngest one.
The youngest.
Yes.
Or did I say older? I meant younger. Definitely meant younger.
Yes.
Sebastian
Yes,
with another
yes.
shot there. The Pelas brothers, again, getting it done. Sebastian, cross ice, low below the goal line, trying to find a seam. Sebastian,
Wow.
cross ice, shot, save! Out of position and now gets knocked into the goal. We're going to get a stop, a reset here.
That was really close.
That was.
They're really attacking.
Yes.
The attack is unbelievable.
Oh, so it's Sebastian and Marcelo. Marcelo
So
is the older brother?
these, yeah. So
Okay.
the brothers, the Pelas brothers, they're
Uh-huh.
from Toronto,
Okay.
Peruvian descent. They grew up playing hockey. Their father is Peruvian. So they know hockey very well. They have the
especially.
skill.
Well, not only are they from Canada, but Toronto, where the Hockey Hall of Fame is. But today, the keeper of the cup is here with us.
That's right.
I mean, yeah, so...
And Stanley is here.
Lord Stanley, that's it. Playing... We're going to get another penalty here. And we're going to get another penalty against Puerto Rico as they touch up now. So it was 5-on-4 power play for Peru. Now another player for Puerto Rico. That means it's going to be 5-on-3.
This is going to be fun to watch.
Puerto Rico might disagree with you. We'll see how it turns out.
We'll see. I mean, Puerto Rico knows how to bounce back. The fans are like screaming.
They are.
Score! Score!
They want more.
Goal.
They're getting greedy here.
They are very greedy.
Just like me at dinner time. Sebastian. Pelas.
Oh, those are Pelas brothers.
Pelas is on that right-hand circle. Here we go. Here we go.
God.
And see, this is what we talked about earlier.
Yes.
Not only did that, it was a slash. So a slash is no bueno in hockey. Very dangerous. Usually that's when someone takes their stick, cuts down with force, right? But also, when you slash a goalie, they're in a vulnerable position, already covering the puck. So I can understand why Puerto Rico got a little bit mad, got a little bit pushy, a little bit shovey. And then what is Peru going to do? Oh, I'm sorry. No, they're going to push back. But it's under control for now. We'll see if the tempers flare as the game continues. Pelas, Sebastian with a shot.
Wow, it's unbelievable. That goalie, it's taking shots. Just taking shots.
Just grabs it right out of it. And that's one of my favorite things when the goalies go, ole! And they just catch the puck. You know, like it's a running of the bull. They're waving the red flag. Puck down and out of the zone. Puerto Rico with some speed, short-handed. Good back check by Sebastian Pelas. Good defensive play. Not only can he do it on the offensive side, but defense as well. As Puerto Rico, short-handed here, only 3 skaters, made it interesting for Peru, who has now regained the zone. Marcelo just goes wide. I think I'm sorry, that was one of the other brothers. That wasn't Marcelo.
That was a big tower over there that we were seeing
tower
on
power.
skates.
a tower on skates. That was one of the Waniki brothers, yeah?
Yes,
okay.
Correct.
Oh, they call it offside here. Leon, I think, maybe. That was, I think, Mark Waniki.
Waniki. Yes. They're like the 4 pairs of brothers. So we have Jesse Waniki and Mark.
Jesse and Mark, Marcelo and Sebastian.
We got all the brothers in here.
All of the brothers.
Marcelo Peláez. We got Sebastian Peláez. Robert Richard also is part of the brothers.
Yeah. Richard,
That's number 35.
Gianfranco Y Robert.
Yes.
Roberto.
Roberto.
Ah, Roberto.
Roberto.
I love it. Is it Robert or Roberto?
Roberto.
Erica or Erika? You know, that's what a lot of families, my mother too said, she named all of us, because I have two sisters, named us so that her parents, my father's parents, who speak Spanish, could say the name and everyone would know, you know? So names like Erika, that shot just wide for Puerto Rico. Names that in English and Spanish are similar enough. Looking for a tripping call. They're not going to get it. As one of the Winicki brothers, I believe, hits the ice hard. I think that was
they
Jesse.
hit hard, but they get up and get moving.
They do.
They're strong.
As Hepburn now,
they tower.
Just like a freaking thoroughbred out there.
40.
Puerto Rico.
That was Jacob Hepburn, the one that you saw him flying the other side. He's so tall.
Very tall. Otero here trying to grab that. Can't keep the zone. Richter. Cutting across. Saved. Poked out by Lawrence on the back check. Otero will get to this for Puerto Rico. Trying to lose the zone, but it's kept in by Peru. Peru trying to find it in the skates. Otero.
Intensity and can disrupt the position on the forecheck.
And that's exactly what we've been seeing. So the forecheck is when you are skating towards your opponent and they have the puck and you're actively trying to get the puck. Is if your opponent is skating in front of you and you try to lift the puck behind them. Back check, forecheck. And that's all hustle. Those are plays. The forecheck is when you want to win the puck back, you know, as it's facing you. The back check is almost kind of a more desperation. But players that can be effective on the back check or forecheck, just checking overall, are critically important to their team, to what you were just saying about Otero. So 3:20 left here in the second period. 4-3 is your score. Peru up on Puerto Rico. Men's Division 3 of the AMERIGOL LATAM Cup. My name, Erika. I'm here with Claudia. And we are, for all intents and purposes, literally and from an ancestry on opposite sides of this matchup.
That's right. Did you see what Ross did over there? It was a really nice pass on the other side. But Peru is definitely get it back. They get it back immediately.
Sebastian Pelas. Oh, that should be a high stick.
No! I was
high
ready
stick.
to go. I was ready to scream.
High stick. Oh, no.
She looks at me. She's like, no.
Not yet. High stick.
We got excited.
4:26, or excuse me, 2:46 left. I got my numbers inverted. 2:46 left here, and it's a close game. You can tell Peru wanted that one. Sebastian skyrocketed that shot, and then we saw Marcelo just too high. The stick has to stay level with the crossbar. If it goes higher and it's played, then that's a high stick. You see that they're coming out to the neutral ice, but Sebastian knocks that in. And it's whiffed by Puerto Rico. A shot, a save, another shot.
Goal!
My favorite part is that you just kept your leg pointed the whole time while doing that, as if to like all of the air in your lungs was coming from the tippy of your toes all the way out through your vocals.
It's a stretching.
You have to, yes. And that, I just want to talk about this, a little bit of a breakdown. We talked about mistakes because Puerto Rico had a chance to clear that puck similarly to just now, and they whiffed on the chance, and that is how Peru, in the high slot, was able to find the puck, make a move, and get past the goaltender. You just got to clean those things up when you're playing at this high level, and that is taking advantage of those mistakes is what has Peru up 2 goals with 2:13 left in the second period.
And that goal was just Jesse Winicki. We were just talking about
one of the brothers.
The brothers. So
there he goes again.
And
Waniki with a sharp angle chance on the near post. That's pushed down by Puerto Rico. And you do see the goaltenders on this side are messing with that goal. It pops off every once in a while. And all these big bodies, that looked like it could have been a hook we play on. These big bodies, they're going to knock that post around. You always got to keep up to what you're doing. Cross ice, trying to get to Matthews. Can't quite get there. A race for the puck. 1:35 left here in the second period. 5-3 your score. Peru up on Puerto Rico.
They're putting a fight. They are putting a fight against Puerto Rico because this honestly is unexpected. We know Puerto Rico and what they can do.
And that's why we play the games. Trying to get that low pass. Puerto Rico can't connect. One of the Pelas brothers, Marcos. Oh! ¡Qué sucio! That was filthy.
But he was going so fast. There was no way. Did you see how fast he was?
Whoa, I don't even know what to say. That was what we call a filthy goal. Absolutely disgustingly filthy.
He was gone.
Woof! And then the accuracy.
Yeah.
Off the post and in. No chance for the Puerto Rican netminder.
Wow.
And you can start to see the frustration coming for Puerto Rico, not only because they had a chance there, they hit the outside netting on that chance down the ice, but again, it's the little things. They're giving too much time, too much space to Peru, and that's why Puerto Rico, with 56.4 seconds left, is down 3 goals. They have a lot of work to do in the third period.
They do, definitely, especially if Peru goes and scores one more. Oh, we're 40 seconds.
That's it. Oh, we're almost there.
Yeah.
Backhand shot goes into the wall behind the goal. 40 seconds, like you said, left here. Trying for a centering pass, but it goes out to Sebastian. Seb. Puerto Rico trying to get something going. Matthews to Lasang. Cuts this across. Puerto Rico is going to come on a change. 23 seconds left. 3-goal game in favor of Peru. Puerto Rico now trying something. But Peru, Sebastian, they're trying to go cut across their body and shoot on the far side. Dimas, last chance here. Dimas, 2 seconds, has to shoot. And just can't go 5-hole. Was trying to.
The goalie was ready.
Absolutely. Absolutely ready. And now that we're in the playoffs for the older divisions, we're actually going to get a little bit, or no, I thought they were going to do extra time for an intermission. It's still a 1-minute intermission. But what did you make of that second period?
It was unbelievable. And I definitely want to say not only the team, Peruvian team, but also number 36, Samuel Ricardo Hokama. We talk about the goalie, the most important piece. He's been doing an amazing job with Peru. His grandfather was Japanese. Unbelievable. I had seen him play through the tournament, and he's a star.
And I love that you bring that up because, you know, people from Latin American countries, really all of us, we're not a monolith. And there's so much culture that is shared. We were talking about rice and why a lot of people from Caribbean islands, they have heritage and ancestry specifically from China, and things of that nature. Everything from agriculture to education really has all people spanning across the world, and then you blend these cultures. And so you have someone, Hokama, playing for Team Peru, but has a direct connection to the country.
And you know what? If they win, please, fans, he likes seco con frijoles. That's his favorite food. Para que le hagan
¿Qué es seco?
Seco con frijoles.
So beans, pero ¿qué es?
It's like carne con
carne. Oh, okay, bueno, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That's you know, it's so interesting. In Spanish, there's so many different ways to say so many different things, like aguadito or sope de pollo. So that's why I was, ¿qué significa eso? Sí, arroz con pollo, I know that one.
I know. Vamos a aprender de todos los jugadores qué les gusta comer en este broadcast.
¿Qué es tu favorita?
Mine, papa la huancaína, el ceviche.
Oh, ceviche.
Oh,
opportunity here for Puerto Rico. We got busy talking about food. We got to get busy talking about the goals on the ice. We're going to get a whistle here. As see, there goes that net again. That pesky net just keeps popping off.
Dos tornillos. We need to
tighten
it.
Yes. I like anything guisado.
Oh my God, guisado is really good.
Guisado is pollo guisado. You could get oxtail guisado.
Let's see what the Peláez brothers are eating. Puro ceviche.
Ceviche, ceviche, ceviche.
Yeah, ceviche, ceviche.
Everywhere.
Yeah, that's our
That's
favorite
what you
food.
should. If we get another goal, just go ceviche, ceviche, ceviche.
We'll try that one.
We'll see. I'm not calling it. You know. If Puerto Rico scores, what should I say? I don't know. Okay, Purio. No. No. We'll have to see. Well, sometimes you just got to go with whatever comes out naturally.
Boricua.
Boricua. 14-15 left here in the game. That's okay. We've got a 3-goal lead for Peru. Lots of work to do. Nieves shooting that puck down deep. Puerto Rico, they just got to get some possession here. Peru, drop pass. Winding shot. Deflected. Goes below the goal. Puerto Rico trying to play this up. And they do. 2-on-2 with the young Ross. Lansing there with him. Centering pass. Goal! Puerto Rico! Absolutely great play by the young Ross to get that puck. He wins the puck in the center of the ice, in the neutral zone. It's bouncing. He's off kilter. He's cutting through the Peruvian defense. Lasang comes with him. So many times we see in the tournament an individual effort with nobody following up. But Lasang being there was why Puerto Rico gets within 2 goals with 13:35 left in the game.
And they know that they have to do this right away because they need to tie. Mm-hmm. They need to do the comeback as soon as possible.
As soon as possible. As we say, get your work done early. And that's what Peru was able to do. But Puerto Rico fought back. But then Peru was able to take command in that second frame. But now Puerto Rico with the first goal in this third period, but they still need 2 more just to get level with Peru.
And they got to go through that defense of Peru because they're doing such a great job.
And you can see they're also being aggressive on the forecheck that we talked about when we were talking about Otero, but we see it for Peru as well. That looked like a straight takedown, and there goes, I was looking for the arm. We are going to get a penalty. Sometimes I lose track of where the officials are and whose arm is supposed to be raised, but you saw it right in front of us, in front of the Boricua bench, just a takedown. And anytime you see hands on jersey, you can almost guarantee that's going to be a penalty.
That was a penalty on number 93, Jose Leon Gambetta.
So we'll see here a power play for Puerto Rico. And they're going to need a little extra ice and extra skater. But we know that Peru is very aggressive, so we'll see what they can do on the penalty kill, or like I like to say, the power kill. They've got some of their best skaters here, most aggressive skaters that are going to try to make this difficult for Puerto Rico. But Puerto Rico is a scrappy team. They're not as tall. They're not as broad, but they are scrappy. They're fast.
And these players on the power play are the ones to watch. They can shift momentum and make the big plays that decide the game.
And that's exactly what you want, especially on your first power play unit. You want gamers, as they're known. Players that can make an impact, as you said, make a difference right away, because you've only got 2 minutes or less, and you're going to go up against some of the big defenders on the other team, like Pelas, who got a hold of that, gets it going for Peru, but they're going to go for a change. They dump this down to make Puerto Rico go all the way back into their defensive end before they can gain the zone again. 1:05 left here on the power play. Drop pass. Puerto Rico still trying to find an answer. They've got 2 goals to make up here. Nieves leaves it off, keeps the zone. Puerto Rico from the right circle. That shot goes in, blocked in front. In the equipment, 11:16. Oh my goodness, trying to take a whole 10 minutes off the clock. 11:16, 32 seconds left on this power play. Ross, shot, blocked in front.
That defense to go through is a wall. It's pretty good. They're fast. They set on their position quickly.
That's it. Ross trying to get that in front. Another opportunity for Puerto Rico. Puck still loose. Goal! Puerto Rico! The young Ross finds the puck on the doorstep and gets Puerto Rico within 1 goal with 10:50 left in the 3rd period.
Wow, that was amazing. I mean, to see that. They are strong. That's a strong unit to talk about. It's a strong unit that Puerto Rico has, especially on the power play.
And so that will end the power play. A power play goal for Puerto Rico gets them within 1 with 10:50. That's a lot of time still for either one of these teams to rack up more scoring opportunities. Otero gets this. Capas trying to win it for Puerto Rico. Rings around the rim. Kept down. Otero trying to get there. Lawrence there to try and pin that in. Keeps it in the zone. Capas caught in the skates. Lawrence to Capas. Otero in the front. Oh, good job there. Cutting across the seam there. And now Peru going the other way. Shot. Big save by Puerto Rico. Still a bouncing puck. It's free. Now hits the net.
Going back to Lucas Ross, right? What a great player. Like we mentioned, he's a new addition, super young, and it's shining in this game.
Indeed.
Got a lot of speed, too.
Very much so.
Skill.
And even though he's young and undersized comparative to players, quite honestly, on both teams, he uses his body well. And that's what you have to do if you're playing young or you're playing up and you're undersized. You have to be nimble. And he moves very well on the ice. That's why I'm sure this Puerto Rican Federation had the confidence to have him play up in this division. Now Peru with a shot. Didn't get all of it, but still gets a shot on net. Bodies hit the floor. Ross got tangled up. Peru working out their back end. Totaro. Ross.
You can see now the intensity of Puerto Rico is coming the other side. They're really pressuring.
They have to, right? It's not complete desperation, but they know even though they've gotten 2 goals already, they're still down another one. You can't stop. You said it earlier. You can't hit the brake. No chance. Absolutely not if you want to be able to advance. This AMERIGOL LATAM Cup, it is about fun. It's about sharing culture. But there's pride on the line as well.
Totally.
These teams, these players, they want to win. They want to win. 9:20 left to figure out who will win and advance here. Totaro dropping this down. Puerto Rico can't keep it. Now coming the other way is Peru. But Puerto Rico, good back check there as that puck slides down below the goal line. Trying to get it into neutral ice, but they force Peru deep into the neutral zone. Leon got a piece of that. Now coming the other way is Puerto Rico. Fake the shot, trying to get around. Good defense there. I think that was Leon again. Pelas. Centering pass.
Ceviche!
I like how you threw it in at the end. Ceviche! Well, what an individual play there I mean, just fantastic work here by Peru. We talked about the scrappiness of Puerto Rico, but every time Puerto Rico just gives a little bit of space, a little bit of time, Peru finds the seam and they make them pay. That is the sign of a good team. And look, off the draw, they try to do it again. We've seen them score in quick succession in this game.
Look at number 40. How fast from Puerto Rico. Incredible
And
pass.
also looks like another young player playing up. And that's a good sign of the future. When you have young players that have the confidence, they have the skill, and obviously they have the support of their federation to play up in age. That means that the future is bright for sure. But right now, they don't want to think about the future beyond the next 8:21 minutes. They've got some work to do here. 7-5 is the score. Peru over Puerto Rico in Men's Division 3 at the AMERIGOL LATAM Cup. We are in the playoffs, folks. Players, as you mentioned, or teams, as you mentioned, playing to advance to play the juggernaut that is Pakistan.
That's right.
Woo!
It will be a challenge. But there's always a new winner.
Always a new winner. We see that year after year.
There goes Peru coming this way now to the other side.
We had an icing, so they're going to bring this all the way back.
All the way back. I think I'm hungry now.
Is it going to be ceviche, arroz con pollo,
Lomo saltado,
aguadito, alcapuria?
Oh, ahí va, número 40. Wow.
¿Cómo se dice fast? Muy fast.
Muy rápido.
Rápido. Oh, my goodness. I knew that.
Speedy Gonzalez.
Speedy Gonzalez. Oh, got hit there. You know how you know things, but it doesn't register always right away. That's how I am with Spanish. I knew rápido, of course.
Speedy Gonzalez
Speedy
in patines.
Gonzalez. Ross with a chance here. Blocked in front.
Ooh. Oh, man, that goal. That goal.
Yes. But now, see, I mentioned this goal. This was a problem with the Mexican goaltender, and the goal kept coming off its moorings. Some goaltenders, when they play, they push off the posts.
Yes.
And if the posts if it's not going to stay, then what they were doing to the Mexican goaltender, they were calling a penalty. And you can tell it's not just him. These posts are not. They're not built for the bodies that we're seeing on the ice in the Men's Division 3.
We need big screws.
We need better posts, better moorings, I think is what they're called. Don't ask me what a mooring actually looks like. I just know the word. I don't know what it looks like. That's just what we say in hockey. It's some kind of mechanism.
Hey, look at Puerto Rico now.
Puerto Rico in their offensive zone. Puck drop. Soldado can't keep this in the zone, so they'll have to touch up. 7:22 left here. Another good defensive effort here by Peru. Peru trying on the forecheck attack to keep Puerto Rico deep into their defensive ends and just cut some time off the clock. Centering pass, an opportunity for Peru. Another centering pass, just kept off the line. How did that not go? Oh my, what a save by Puerto Rico.
Wow, that was like, I thought it was going in.
It was right
really
there.
Close.
A game of inches, they say. A game of inches. There you go. That would have been just a backbreaker had it gone in. Still the score, 7-5. Lots of work for Puerto Rico to do, and they got a little luck, but definitely some skill from their netminder to keep that one out. Pops into the corner. Puerto Rico now trying to gain the neutral zone. They cannot. Waniki stands them up on the blue line. Puerto Rico trying to get this ahead, play it off the wall. This will be an icing. So the puck's going to come all the way back down, and Peru has a chance now to win a faceoff in their offensive zone, eating more time away from the clock. They're up 2 goals. Now, you don't want to, as you said, hit the brake, but at this time in the game, up 2 goals, you also have to be smart.
Yes.
You don't want to be reckless and give Puerto Rico a chance because they are fast, and on a breakaway, they can be lethal.
Yes, you can't lose your temper.
Can't lose your temper, can't lose your focus. It is all in service to protecting the lead. And sometimes protecting your lead means getting another goal. I'm sure Puerto Rico doesn't want to hear that. They have a lot of work defensively to do. Win the puck back and absolutely take their chances. They can't be picky with their shots. They just have to take the shots. But first, they have to get out of the zone, and that's been a little bit of the trouble here late in the game for Puerto Rico. Peru putting on a lot of pressure. They have that 2-goal cushion. They can afford to be aggressive.
They do have a lot of trouble keeping the puck in the other side. Peru has been keeping all of it in their offensive zone.
That's it. Hemming them. That's what we usually say. Hemming them into the zone. Almost like you're sewing them in. No, you won't come out. And you can see the fans along the wall, the stress that's emanating.
They are really stressed out.
With a Ronaldinho jersey.
We still have a lot of time, though. It's 6 minutes.
It seems like an eternity. It's an eternity if you're Peru. It's not even enough time if you're Puerto Rico. And so either side has to just mean level-headed. You go possession by possession.
I like the intensity of Peru because they don't care, if they're ahead. They just want to score.
That's it.
That's what they're...
And that's the mentality you have to have. Great back check there by Peru as they win the puck again, making it difficult for Puerto Rico to even get out of their offensive or defensive zone, into the offensive zone. Richter shoots this one into the far corner. Nieves gets there first. And a change gives Puerto Rico an opportunity, hopefully, to get this up ice. And they do finally get into their zone. On that left side, goal! Puerto Rico! With 5:12 left on the scoreboard. They gave, look, mira eso. They gave you the goal. Oh, no. No.
Oh, they gave it. It's on the other
It's
side.
on it. Hello.
What happened? ¿Qué pasó?
¿Qué
¿Le
pasó?
quitaron un gol?
Oh, my goodness.
What's going on?
The fix is in. It should be 7-6. Oh, yeah, ma. Oh, my God.
I think they just predicted the next goal.
Oh, my gosh. One more. There, bueno.
We got a fortune
There it is.
teller in the,
Holy
the scoreboard.
Not me stressing out. I'm like, oh my goodness, what are we doing? Okay, 1-goal game with just over 5 minutes left. This is going to be an exciting one, folks. Claudia and Erica here. Puerto Rico now in the offensive zone. They're trying to get something going. They play below the goal line. But Peru gets to it. They now definitely are looking to hunt. 1-goal lead.
Another Lucas Ross.
Another one from Ross. Fantastic player here for Puerto Rico as they try to chip this into the zone, but it pops out into the neutral zone. Cuts through Choi. Lavado, excuse me. I think it's lavado. I sometimes I make up letters and names. You read so fast, you can't always tell. Lavado,
another one of the brothers.
Puerto Rico is going to have a offensive face-off. 4:18 left. If they are going to they're going to want to win this as clean as possible and shoot as fast as possible. Wow, what a story it would be if they can get an equalizer here. But Peru says no. Out of the zone, Puerto Rico now has to touch up and regain their offensive zone. Lawrence tips it up. Capas hustling down, trying to get to that, and does. Wins the foot race and gets belted into the boards. They're whacking at it, trying to get it out. Peru comes up with it off the boards. Rolling puck. Puerto Rico has good positioning. They get to it first. Capas once again, but Peru able to clear that once again down, making Puerto Rico work out of their back end. A little bit of a bad touch there from Puerto Rico, and now you see Peru. They're on the defensive. Here they come again. Peru, that's a sharp shot with a rebound. Comes out to Puerto Rico. 3:25 left in the game. Otero gets on it. Can't keep it. Hepburn. That rings low below the goal.
Did you see how Peru taps the puck, it doesn't really shoot it all the way completely. It's a nice technique to just
Absolutely. Absolutely. This puck rolls into the neutral zone. Anexi trying to get that for Puerto Rico. They're running out of time. Lasang trying to get to it. Soldado in the zone. Gets that down deep. Giving Puerto Rico a chance.
Oh my God.
2:45 left in this game. 1 goal separates these two teams. And now it's a foot race.
¿Quién puede patinar
A
más rápido?
shot up! Lasang clears. Wow, what a save by Puerto Rico. Now Puerto Rico going the other way. Dimas taken down. No penalty called. And now they're going to call a high stick on Lasang. But Puerto Rico trying to understand how Dimas was taken down with no penalty.
This game is unbelievable right now. We're excited to see what's going to happen. And the intensity, you can feel it right now because there's only 2 minutes left in this game.
2:22 left, yes. And you can hear the frustration, Dimas. And now they're sending Dimas back out.
And I believe they are reviewing what's going on in here. They're going to call. I think they're trying to figure out what exactly happened on that end because there was too many things going on. It's going to be the most exciting 2 minutes.
I know.
The most exciting. Anything can happen here. Let's see if the Peru can pull it together and score another goal. Or Puerto Rico tie. Oof, this game.
I don't know. It can go either way. At times we've seen Peru just look like the team that more consistently seems to have a handle on the game. But then every once in a while,
they love the pressure.
It looks that way. But then every once in a while, Puerto Rico, it's like they wake up and they make a play. They find the puck out of nowhere and they use their speed. That's exactly what they're using. They're using their youth, they're using their speed, and they're finding ways to cut through Peru and their defense.
They definitely did an adjustment in the third period.
Yes.
For Puerto Rico.
Absolutely. That's how we have a one-goal game. They were down. They were down in what we thought could be an insurmountable way, and yet here we are with 2 minutes, 22 seconds, and a one-goal game. What is it? What is that scene?
I'm covering my eyes.
What is that scene from Selena? Me siento muy excited. Me siento muy excited. We hope you're excited listening at home as well.
Yes,
Erika y Claudia here. Oh my. Puerto Rico comes up with it. Of course it's Ross. Of course it's Ross. Goal! Puerto Rico! Oh my goodness! Are you kidding me?
I told you about this. Ross. We talk about it since
I
mentioned him.
Absolutely did.
I was like, oh my God, this guy is
Book it.
How many goals he's got now?
I mean, is it a hat trick?
I believe so.
I think he might have a hat trick. Now that you mention it.
Yes.
I mean, of the 7 goals, he has at least 3 of them, I think.
Yes.
Oh, my goodness. See, I almost said some of the words that I know, the bad words that I know. I'm just a little overwhelmed. Oh, my goodness. Wow. 2-12. Puerto Rico again coming down with it. It's a hat trick for Lucas Ross, getting Puerto Rico back in this game. Oh, my goodness. Woo! Are you not entertained? Less than 2 minutes. Less than 2 minutes to go, and Puerto Rico with some sustained pressure in their offensive zone. Puerto Rico cutting on the right side. Trying the centering pass, can't get there. Anexi trying to battle in the corner. Finally, Peru gets it out. And now they're streaking. Of course, it's Sebi. Sebi trying to get the other way. Peru dumps this down. 1:33 left. 7-7 is the score. We do need a winner That could mean overtime, but not before the next 1:25 on the clock. Puerto Rico coming all the way back in the third period against Peru, who now enters the offensive zone. Peru with a chance. Peru! Looked like they wanted a trip there. They don't get it. Peru on the wraparound. Blind shot. Now Puerto Rico has it. Peru again. High shot. That goes into the glass. Peru, Mariño. Back pass. Dupelas. Puerto Rico now trying to come the other way. The puck in the offensive zone. In the neutral zone. Right. Sitting on the ice. Now that comes all the way down. And we get a break.
Woo! There's 50 seconds left.
With an icing.
Yes.
Oh my God. I don't have no voice. I don't know what day it is. I don't know what time it is. What is my name? I don't know what's happening. We've got 50.5 seconds left on the clock here at the AMERIGOL LATAM Cup Men's Division 3 between Peru skating in red and Puerto Rico skating in the white jerseys. Offensive draw here coming up. One of the Wanicki brothers, as you said, with the opportunity on the draw. 50.5 seconds. I got to stand up for this one. Here we go. Puck comes out of the zone, and it's hit by Otero high into the bench. I was ready.
I was ready to catch it. We're playing baseball here now.
Baseball. Hold on to your hats, folks. Puck drop. One-timer whiffed on by Peru. Puerto Rico now with a chance. 40 seconds. Puerto Rico cuts it to Otero. Otero comes in onside. Dumps that down. 33 seconds left. Now Peru has it. Trying to come up that left side. Wanicki into the skates. Richter now has it. 25 seconds. Peru has it in their offensive zone. Trying to cut it across to Pelas, but it's Puerto Rico that gets it. Rings it along the boards. They can't get all the way to it. It's going to be a foot race. Can Puerto Rico get there first? They try. No icing. We play on. 10 seconds. Peru. Richter. Peru goes wide. The shot goes wide, and we are going to overtime.
I'm without. Wow. Vamos a necesitar más aire.
Un momento.
That was unreal.
You picked a good one. You picked a good one.
These games are fun.
Oh, boy. Okay, you talk. I'm going to take a sip of my tea so I don't lose my voice.
Well, right now it's 7-7. We're tied, and we're going to go overtime. Puerto Rico came from behind, basically, after having a horrible second period. And going to the third, they adjusted immediately, which it was unexpected because Peru was doing such a great job in every phase of the game. You know, the goalie was spectacular, but now it's like back to zero. When you are a tie, it's like it's just a new game all over.
Thank you for that. I needed some of my throat coat tea that I have here. Wow. A hat trick by Ross.
Ross is definitely scary.
Scary good.
Yes.
Scary
good.
Oh my goodness.
We're going 5 minutes overtime. Let's see what happens. Okay. Uy. What do Latinos, what do we say when we don't know? Uy. I don't know. There's just certain things culturally, whether you are Peruvian or Puerto Rican, they translate. Uy is one of them. Uy, I don't know. Who's going to win this?
Uy, I'm nervous. Uy, I'm hungry.
Ceviche. Candy.
Here we go. Puck has dropped on overtime. It will be sudden death. The next goal will win. We're getting literally our wires tangled here. Puerto Rico working in their back end. Peru keeps the puck alive. That shot goes wide. Pelas there to dig it out. Sebi Pelas I'm just giving people nicknames. I don't know if that's what he goes by. We'll say it for now.
We just want to see.
Anexi for Puerto Rico settles it down. Now Puerto Rico. There he is. Number 27, working it along the boards on the right side. Ross. Ross. Oh, and Pelas is taken down. We don't get a penalty. They say play on. Who even knows? Oh, my goodness. Puerto Rico lost an edge. Peru. Trying to get that. Nieves trying to settle things down for Puerto Rico. Not only are we in a 5-minute overtime, but it's 4-on-4. So open ice. There's more open ice now. Puerto Rico stops that headman pass. And a deflection goes into the boards. Puerto Rico skating from right to left in white. Cutting through the neutral zone. Stopped by Pelas. Pelas. Semi. Pass! Goal!
Tremenda batalla, guay. 8-7 y pasará a jugar contra Pakistan, and it's gonna be heated because we know what happened in that last. You remember what happened between Pakistan and Peru, so it's gonna be heated, guys.
Wow, you can see both teams are just huddled over, almost as if this was the campeonato. This was the game. Oh my goodness, all of this just to get to Pakistan. That is wild. What a finish.
And I know the Peru wants to win this, because I know they want to play the next game. So
I think we know the answer, but let's pick a player of the game from both teams. Who's your player from Puerto Rico?
From Puerto Rico, obviously,
Ross. We know
Lucas Ross.
Lucas
He's
Ross.
the MVP of that game.
MVP of his team for sure.
Yeah,
Gets the hat trick to get them back. Okay, I'm going to let you pick for Peru. Who's the player of the game?
Pelas.
He had a fantastic play in the neutral zone to win that puck, and you could see he gets that puck over muy rápido.
Super fast.
He got that puck, and he just falls to the ice. All of the effort, all of the emotion, and he gets that final assist to get the win for Peru.
They were so quick and fast in each corner. One way that skated to the other, to the right side, and he was waiting for that puck.
Woo. Wow. Bueno. Stick taps to you, Claudia.
Gracias.
Stick taps to the team. What an effort. Both teams have to be proud. And I know that Puerto Rico doesn't want to hear that right now. It's going to take a minute. But when you put it all out there, it hurts. It hurts. I mean, the goaltender for Puerto Rico, fantastic game. The fact that they came back after being down 3 goals going into the third period to take us to overtime.
I'm excited, to see my country win actually for the first time in a tournament. They never been. So, muchas gracias.
Well, we are going to step aside.
Yes, because I see now they're getting ready for another game right now.
That's it, Claudia. Gracias.
Muchas gracias a ti, Erika. Thank you so much.
And thank you all for listening. We will be back with more action. Felicidades a Peru.